You think you've seen it all when it comes to cars? Think again. Oh, I know what you're thinking. You've seen gull-wing doors, pop-up headlights, maybe even a car with 3 wheels. You feel you have a firm grasp on automotive innovation and, let's be honest, daftness. But I assure you, what we have in store today will make a Reliant Robin look as conventional as a Ford Mondeo. The history of the motorcar is littered with ideas. Some breathtakingly brilliant, some barking mad, and sometimes both. Today we're counting down the weirdest, wildest, most jaw-dropping car features ever made. We're not talking about simple cup holders or a slightly too loud exhaust. We are delving deep into the minds of engineers, touched by genius or perhaps a bit too much cheese before bed. These are the features that made it off the drawing board, through the committees, past the accountants and into production cars you could actually buy. Some are wonderfully practical, others bafflingly pointless, but all absolutely fascinating. So buckle up, prepare your finest, astonished face. This isn't just a list, it's a celebration of glorious eccentricity, a testament to the human desire to solve problems that may not have existed. From the utterly sublime to the frankly ridiculous, these features prove motoring is far more imaginative and peculiar than you thought. Get ready for some serious shock and awe. Right, let's begin with something that sounds like it's been lifted straight from a science fiction film. BMW decided to dabble in what can only be described as witchcraft. I'm talking about their self-healing paint. Yes, you heard that correctly, a car that, if you scratch it, simply decides it doesn't want to be scratched anymore and fixes itself. Terminator-style tech versus a BMW 7 Series at the supermarket. The technology is devilishly clever. The paint contains a special polymer, an elastic top coat, minor scratches from a stray shopping trolley, minor scratches from an errant cat. The polymer molecules are disrupted, but the molecules remember their original shape. All you need is a bit of heat. Leave it out in the sun on a warm day, or gently use a heat gun. Molecules rearrange, the scratch pulls closed, time-lapse reveal. Imagine the bewilderment of the first owner. You park your brand new BMW, come back to a scuff, heart sinks. You mutter, resign yourself to the body shop. A few hours in the sun, and it's gone. You poke the car, questioning your sanity. It's unnerving and brilliant. It has limits. Won't fix a keying, deep scratch. Won't fix a proper ding, dent. It's for minor surface scratches. The car quietly mends itself while you're at work. Impressive, a bit creepy. It's as if the car has a life of its own, a genuinely shocking feature to start our list. Now, from German sorcery to French eccentricity, we must talk about Citroën, a company that has over the years given us some of the most bizarre and wonderful automotive ideas known to man. But perhaps one of the most visually arresting and, frankly, baffling was the single-spoke steering wheel. Specifically versions where the hub doesn't turn at all. The rim rotates around it, but the middle stays put, staring blankly back at you. It's unnerving. Your entire life you've known the whole wheel goes around. The badge, the airbag cover, everything. It's a fundamental law of motoring. But in the Citroën, you turn the rim and the logo just sits there. It messes with your brain. Why do it? Safety and ergonomics. A fixed hub allows an optimally shaped airbag and buttons that are always in the same place, even mid-corner. On paper it makes a strange kind of sense. It's logical, it's rational, it's French, divisive in practice but gloriously Citroën. Brilliant. Let's move from France to Sweden and to a manufacturer every bit as quirky. Saab, born from jets. Aviation heritage baked into everything, ergonomics, safety. Driving at night across a dark Scandinavian landscape, your dashboard is lit up like a Christmas tree. Rev counter, fuel, temperature, radio, reflections, distraction. Saab engineers said it's a distraction, you don't need RPM, you just need speed. They added night panel, press it, everything goes dark, except the speedometer. Speedometer gently illuminated, wonderfully calming. Reduces eye strain, helps vision adjust. If another instrument needs attention, it lights up, not a gimmick, a genuine safety feature, even if it seems bonkers at first. From the sophisticated darkness of a Saab to the rugged, utilitarian boxiness of a Honda. Specifically, the Honda Element. Designed for active lives, muddy dogs, sandy surfboards, children who are particularly good at spilling things. Honda's solution, make the floor waterproof, not just heavy mats. The entire floor wore a textured urethane coat, seats in waterproof fabric. After the beach or a hike, you could, in theory, open the doors and hose the interior out. Carefully, low pressure. undeniable practicality if you've battled sand and mud. The hosepipe idea is the stuff of dreams and weirdness. It goes against every instinct. Honda even added stickers. Don't use a high-pressure jet, be careful around electrics. Fantastically practical, but it asks you to unlearn car care rules. We've had the practical, the weird, the wonderfully nerdy. Now for the outrageously, unashamedly opulent Rolls-Royce. If you're spending the price of a decent house, you expect special touches. Nothing prepares you for the theatre of the Starlight headliner. This isn't a fancy dome light. This is your own personal galaxy woven into the roof. Craftspeople thread hundreds, sometimes thousands of fibre optic cables through leather, each set at different angles for twinkle, brightness adjustable, from gentle glimmer to a dazzling celestial display. Transforms the cabin into a serene, magical space, utterly pointless and absolutely magnificent. You can replicate the exact constellation of any night and place. The night you were born, your anniversary, whatever you want. They'll craft your star map, even add shooting stars, pure indulgence that exists only to spark wonder and make you smile. From the serene and beautiful, we now pivot to the paranoid and apocalyptic. We go to Tesla, a company that launches the box into low Earth orbit. Car makers fit pollen filters. Elon Musk thought, this is not ambitious enough. What if the air outside is trying to kill you? From that cheerful thought, bioweapon defense mode was born. Let's take a moment to appreciate that name. Not enhanced air filtration or clean air mode. No, bioweapon defense mode. It's the sort of name a 10-year-old would give a secret treehouse as a compliment. Spectacularly dramatic, suggesting nerve gas on your commute. The system is ludicrously powerful, a HEPA filter about 10 times larger than normal. Tesla claims 100 times more effective, stripping at least 99.97% of fine particulates, gaseous pollutants, bacteria, viruses, pollen, mold spores. Activate the mode and it creates positive pressure to keep air out. Essentially a mobile cleanroom. They demonstrated it in a plastic bubble filled with pollution. The cabin air remained pristine. Incredible engineering that speaks to modern anxieties. Do you really need it? Probably not, unless you drive through industrial accidents or biological warfare zones, but does it make you feel like you're in the safest, most advanced car? Oh, absolutely. To Japan, the Toyota Century. Understated, old money luxury for emperors, prime ministers, titans of industry. Quiet dignity and meticulous craftsmanship. And for a time it hid a wonderfully good-humoured idea, a built-in ice maker. Not a cool box, an appliance to make and store ice cubes on the move. For the chauffeur-driven executive who might fancy a cold whiskey or green tea on the way home, imagine being the engineer. Ride comfort, sound insulation, wool upholstery. Then, this needs a machine that freezes water into small cubes. Wonderful logic. The kind of feature you'd expect in a customized Maybach or a concept, not a production Toyota. It's not about speed or showing off. It's about personal comfort and convenience to a slightly absurd extreme. Anticipating a need you didn't know you had, sadly, no longer offered. A crying shame. Every car should have an ice maker. Traffic jams would be much more civilized. The French are back, tackling an issue of vital importance, making sure your car smells nice. Forget cardboard trees and vent clips. On cars like the 308 and 5008, an integrated perfume diffuser, iCockpit amplify, not a basic freshener, a system that wafts bespoke scents through the vents with subtle adjustable intensity, fragrances created by French perfumers, names like Cosmic Queer and Aerodrive, replaceable cartridges in the glove box. Pick your scent of the day, stimulating in the morning, harmony wood to unwind, part of a system that adjusts ambient lighting and massage seats, a full sensory mood, automotive aromatherapy, a wellness center on wheels, peak frippery, yes, but charming, smell ties to memory. Curating your cabin's scent is oddly appealing. For French makers, a car must be an experience and pleasantly scented. Some features are weird for tech, some for luxury, and some are just aesthetically challenging. For that, the legendary, infamous Fiat Multipla, specifically its dashboard. The car looked odd already, with two-tiered headlights that made it a dolphin wearing glasses. Inside, peculiar turns to certifiably insane. No normal instrument binnacle behind the wheel, just a vast expanse. Everything, speedometer, rev counter, warning lights, lumped in a bulbous pod in the center. Gear lever sprouts from it high up, vents scattered like afterthoughts, a riot of shapes, curves, textures, deeply weird. But there was method. The Multiplay was a 6-seater, 3 front, 3 back. Moving instruments and shifter to the center, freed space for the middle front seat and let passengers see the speedo. A triumph of function over form, even if that form isn't ideal after a heavy lunch. Back to Japan and Subaru. Practical AWD icons with rally cred. They built a feature so sensible, so simple, you wonder why it isn't on every cold climate car. The windshield wiper de-icer. Common winter pain, either wait ages with the defroster or risk tearing the blade. Subaru's solution, heat the bit where wipers sit using elements embedded at the base of the glass. Press the button, ice melts quickly, frees them in moments, lets them work properly and prevents damage. Not glamorous, not a Starlight headliner or bioweapon mode. No theatre, just thoughtful, user-focused engineering. Born from real frustration, solved with an elegant fix. Unusual to many, but if you've battled an icy windscreen at 7 a.m. on a Tuesday in January, it's genius. A wonderfully practical end to our list. And there we have it, 10 of the most bizarre, brilliant and baffling features ever to grace a production car. Paint that heals itself, a private galaxy on your roof, an apocalyptic air filter, a humble heater for your wipers, a wild ride through the minds of automotive engineers. For every 100 sensible decisions, one glorious moment of madness reaches the showroom. Cars can be more than transport, they can be wonder, comfort and utter confusion. This urge to try different is why car history fascinates. Some ideas are genius and should be on every car, others are evolutionary dead ends we can chuckle about, all enrich motoring's strange tapestry. Which shocked you the most? The sheer opulence of the Rolls-Royce, the bonkers Fiat dashboard, the quiet genius of Saab night panel? Let us know in the comments. We love digging into these weird corners of the car world. If you enjoyed this, give it a like and subscribe for wild car facts every week. Thanks for watching and drive safe, even if your car smells of cosmic leather.